Our fans remember Terry from the first incarnation of High Velocity Wrestling. We're proud and honored to have him back here tonight. Terry's went on to do some great things in the entertainment industry here in the Carolinas. We're very proud of him, and again, glad to have him back. I can't wait to see Moss versus Ramsey, I got to say. As we're moving to our next match, I cannot wait to see that.
These cookies aren't bad, Tom.
Well, enjoy that. I didn't get any. Folks, now we're on to our first tag team bout of the night. Here you see Stoney Hooker and Tommy Too Much. This was not the tag team match that we were promised, that we advertised months ago in 2019. This was supposed to have been Stoney Hooker and Drew Hendricks. We learned earlier today that the man who's supposed to tag with Hooker, that's the aforementioned Drew Hendricks, was unable to be here due to unforeseen circumstances. We certainly hope all is well with Drew, and we wish him the best. Hooker got himself a partner.
So for the unforeseen circumstances, did he not see them coming?
I believe that's what that phrase means, yes. You called that one. So, yes, sir, the show must go on. Stoney found this man, Tommy Too Much. They've been acquaintances. They've worked together in the past. Drew actually came to us earlier in the night and told us, Stoney did, came to us earlier in the night and told us that that he had made a phone call, that Too Much accepted. And I can't believe I'm calling a grown man too much, but I'll tell you this, he's got a mean right hand, and I don't think I want to cross him.
I think he gets that reputation from using too much baby oil.
Well, it's again, that's entirely possible. And folks, if you know tag team wrestling in the Carolinas, in the Mid-Atlantic region of these great United States, then you know South Side Films. Mike and Ballard, a.k.a. the filmmaker, movie maker. It's Movie Mike to you, my good man. And his partner, Bobby Ballantyne. Ballantyne is the actor. Ballantyne in the hoodie. You see Movie Mike in the, is that a mink coat that I'm looking at? That's nice. We did mention Dusty at the beginning of this program, so I got to think about a mink coat when I think about Dusty.
Think about Joe Namath when you think about mink coats.
I'll give you that. You got to remember what sport you're in tonight, though, Logan. I mean, it's pro wrestling, baby.
Next week.
All right, folks, so we've got Southside Films versus Stoney Hooker and Tommy Too Much. Ballantyne and Ballard love to have fun in that ring. They love to create a little bit of drama. Ballard likes to be the director, as they say. He is the movie maker, and Ballantyne is his actor. And I'm overpronouncing these words for a very good reason, because when it comes to these two men, they're all about the drama. But I got to tell you this, as we've said multiple times, if you followed professional wrestling for any period of time during your lifetime, then you know that many pro wrestlers from all walks of life tend to use psychology in their game. Southside Films is definitely using a bit of psychology in their game. But they also believe everything that they say, and they're very committed to their craft.
Interesting fact, Tom. You know that Southside Films is making more money tonight than Cats made opening weekend?
I don't doubt that for one hot minute. And they didn't have to worry about we don't have to worry about CGI in these gentlemen's hands either tonight. That's a good thing.
It's merciful.
Yes, sir. What did he just say?
We just give him an opportunity, you know.
Wait a minute. Wait. What did he just? Are you? Is Ballantyne going to the restroom?
When you gotta go. You gotta go.
Okay, I don't know what to say about this. Yeah, this is different. So, okay.
Bladder health is no laughing matter.
In my 20 years of being connected to the professional wrestling industry, I have never seen anything like this. Never. And I've been a lifelong fan. I never saw it before either. What is going on? He counted He had the clapper and he did action. I don't know what to say.
I thought he was just trying to see if the crowd could count.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. I'm familiar with Southside Films, but I cannot swear that I'm very familiar with them. And again, I don't know that I've ever seen a man take. And then he's back. Never fear, folks. Bobby Ballantyne has returned here to the High Velocity Wrestling ring.
Do you think he washed his hands?
Let's hope so.
That was really quick.
Cleanliness, folks. I teach my son this all the time. Wash your hands. It's very important. In the ring first and out of the ring first is Stoney Hooker. I have no idea. Well, Logan, we talked about mind games. This is part of it. Logan, Too Much and Hooker are definitely playing some mind games now.
It's a bit early to be taking a break, isn't it?
No breaks in professional wrestling, folks. No timeouts either. When we play hard, and we keep on going. Having said that, we do take an intermission tonight. Sometimes a man's got to get a bottle of water. I'm just saying. Back to the action here. The mind games are continuing. The referee forced to put them back in their corners, and he's ready to get the match started. Okay.
That's an interesting stretch.
That's unique. The crowd loves Southside. And I'll tell you something else about Southside Films, man. These two young men, everywhere they go, they make friends. They've never made any enemies that I've ever heard of. I've never heard anyone ever speak ill of these two cats. They definitely fit the term fan favorites.
Does the 30K represent their amount of followers in social media or something else?
I would hope that it's the followers on social media. It's Too Much with a low kick. This match is finally underway. Too Much is a veteran, folks. And he absolutely knows how to get it done between the ropes. He's in there right now with Ballard. Ballard back to his feet very quickly. Much too early to gain an advantage, obviously.
Look at him shaking off the baby oil. Terrible.
Got to watch that stuff. It goes everywhere. Wrenching on that arm now. Working that left arm. Nice go behind side headlock. Could be looking for a takedown. There's the takedown. Using the body leverage and the weight leverage against Tommy Too Much, putting him down flat. Too Much obviously frustrated that he even fell for that to begin with. Literally fell for that. And now attempting to regain an advantage. Man, Stoney Hooker is really giving it to the fans over here.
Yeah, he was playing possum, Tom. He knew what he was doing.
God, look at this. Hooker very disrespectful. Folks, Hooker is an HVW original. And you may hear that phrase thrown around quite a bit in the coming months, the coming years. Because, again, folks, we are a contrast here in HVW. We're an older company and a newer company as well. Shot off the ropes that time. Nice shoulder tackle. Ballard, crossover that time. Too Much ducking the head, not a good move. Lip frog. Forearm shiver that time hard, and Tommy is out. Tommy is out on the floor. Number one, because ouch. Number two, he's got to take a breather. And the fans in the front row, that's our infamous front row, folks. And if you don't know, now you know. This is going to be a front row. It's about messing with him right now, I see. Sliding toward him. Just letting him know he's there. That's all he's doing. Just reminding him of who put him outside the ring to begin with. Is there going to be a tag here? He's talking to Hooker, trying to get a second win, trying to go over the game plan.
I don't think Hooker wants to get in there at all.
Well, Logan, I got to ask you, the fact that Hooker prepared with Hendricks, he did not prepare with Tommy. Nice arm drag. How's that going to impact this match?
Well, sometimes it works out better if you're with someone for the new time, beginner's luck.
I don't know if I take beginner's luck over a team that's been well established here in the Carolinas, but to your point,
Sonny
anything
and
can
Cheryl
happen.
were well established too. Look what happened to them.
Very true. Very true. I can't argue that. Nice reversal that time. Tommy out of the corner. Hooker out of the corner that time. And he,
Look at
okay.
Gracious.
He's taking a bow.
Majestic.
Wow. I don't
like
even
this guy.
Oh, yeah. Why am I not surprised? And there's Ballard. He's got him. Oh, my God. He'll feel that in the morning. Rolling to the corner. And Ballantyne, look at this. Ballantyne being a professional, not taking a shot at him. But, maybe you got to wonder, should he have taken a shot? They're trying to win this match, aren't they? Hooker taking a chop to the head, and he's gone. He's out. Hooker's out. Well, Hooker, thanks for playing. I guess the match is over. I mean, is that it? Is the referee going to count him out?
Do you think Hooker's just finding a stunt double?
What are we seeing here? It's entirely possible. I mean, I don't know. Has the game plan suddenly become, oh, there's Moss! That's great. Moss threw it back in. He's right back out.
Yeah, he was eating too much in catering.
Unbelievable.
Moss had to stake his claim.
I mean, I have to wonder. Man, what Is that the game plan to win this match? Because if it is, go with God. I mean, if that's your idea of how to win a pro wrestling match, stay outside the ring all night, I suppose. But at some point, you got to get back in there. If you hope to pin someone, you have to actually do something to them. Hooker and Too Much are not very concerned with doing any kind of offense at all right now in this match. And now we have a tag to the actor of the duo. This is one Bobby Ballantyne. Bobby Ballantyne is a ball of energy, man. Yes, sir. He's ready to do some work here. He's in the ring with a veteran, a man who's very experienced, a man who knows what he's doing, and a man who's much better than his style suggests tonight. You know, we talked about the impact that Hendricks' absence has on this match. Logan, what about the fact that Southside Films prepared for Hendricks and not Tommy Too Much?
Well, other than having to wipe their hands down constantly because of the baby oil, I don't know that they're physically that much different, are they?
I think it's entirely possible that you were obsessed with baby oil during this program.
Just saying, it's really hard to get out of the mat.
It's a bit disturbing. And Hooker, oh my God, did he kick him? Is that what I just saw?
He tried.
Folks, a friendly reminder here from the office, the front office and staff here of High Velocity Wrestling. Please do not touch the wrestlers, and the wrestlers are instructed not to touch you unless you
touch them.
Unless you maybe touch them first. So let's just all go back to point one. Don't touch the wrestlers. Hooker had no provocation. The fans were enjoying the show. No one took a swing at him. No one touched him. Hooker is just doing what Hooker does, and he's playing games. That's what he does. That's his shtick. That's his MO for tonight. And I got to tell you, at first I thought it was just a game, but now I'm starting to wonder, is he doing this because he's really upset and he thinks it's actually going to do something for him in this match? I don't know how in the world you think this is going to get you anything except disqualified at some point. Folks, I don't know. Another reminder, this is High Velocity Wrestling. This is insane. I don't even know what to say about this.
You have to get these fans under control.
The fans, you say? The fans need to be under control?
Well, don't they know that every time a wrestler gets touched during an event, Hulk Hogan gets booked? It's terrible.
And we're doing some serious name throwing here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Suddenly, Bobby Ballantyne taking a bathroom break at the beginning of the match doesn't seem like such a silly notion anymore, considering that their opponents won't stay in the ring for any given period of time. And the crowd's chanting chicken. They're not very happy with these two. You pay good money to get a seat to be at our huge comeback event, and you have to watch that kind of stuff? Come on.
Well, I think they're just waiting because, during opening weekend, everything's so busy. Maybe they're just trying to wait until the movie's been out for a bit.
Right. Dude, I got to tell you, I don't think Hooker wanted back in. I mean, obviously he doesn't. He doesn't want to. I mean, I don't know if the guy even wants to wrestle here tonight. I don't know what's going on. But nevertheless, and they're tagging. Are they tagging each other? Oh, my. Okay, that got a little testy. Nice scoop slam by Ballantyne. Maybe we'll get to call this match, Logan, if it ever actually starts. Ballantyne and Ballard both in the ring right now. What is this? He's directing his actor.
Are these special effects?
It's slow motion.
Look at this. They're literally moving in slow motion.
I don't know what to say now. Should we talk in slow motion? I don't think I want to talk in slow motion.
No. Whoa. Wow. It's like a time bubble.
Well, it ended well. He got lucky because Hooker could have rolled out of the way. Maybe at any moment that thing would have been a train wreck. Interesting bit of offense there from Southside Films. I did say they were one of the most popular duos here in the Carolinas. However, I did not say that everything they do makes complete sense. But if it makes sense to them, I suppose it makes sense. Tag that time.
I watched Hot Tub Time Machine. Not everything has to make sense.
Good call on that one. Double team. Flipped over. Nice. Beautiful that time. Put him right down. Ballantyne with a hard clothesline. Ballard down the forearm to the solar plexus. The breadbasket, if you will. Tommy Too Much is back in with the save that time. That could have possibly been a 3 count, but we'll never know now as it was indeed broken up. Ballantyne with Hooker. Taking him to the corner, cutting the ring in half, which is what a good, talented tag team must do in order to win a match.
Oh, look at him. Lining up.
Ballard with his own forearm shot that time. Excellent, excellent count tonight. Our referees have been on par tonight, my friend. Hooker has regained control of this match, however. Ballard being shoved in the corner. Hooker comes in, eats a boot that time. Ballard rolls out of harm's way, but right back into the corner. Headstand on the top rope almost. Beautiful elbow that time. Nice shot. A lot of athleticism. Ballard got to watch those feet, man. He almost got underneath the bottom rope. There was no count if a body part's hanging outside the ring. Referee doing a great job that time keeping his eyes on the action. Tommy Too Much, your favorite wrestler, is back in this match, baby oil and all. And he is ready to perhaps, maybe not. Oh, there's a chop. Nice pair of Mongolian chops that time. Puts him down.
Look, his chest is already starting to turn black.
Yes, sir. And now Ballard trying to go
tattoos. My bad.
Well, I was going to go with that. I didn't see the point to argue with you. So Ballantyne now and Ballard trying to get. Oh, come on. Of course.
Genius offense.
Well, it's very effective nonetheless. The referee's back is turned. Tommy Too Much kept him in the corner. Hooker came in, sent him down, crashed into the mat. Now they're taking over.
See, this is why they were outside the ring so much. The ref would never imagine they were inside of it trying to conduct some offense behind his back.
Well, actually,
Smart
that makes a good bit of sense now that you mention it that way. Going for the count. Of course, you have it to a count of 5 to break. If you do not count by the count of 5, it can be a disqualification. It's referee's discretion. Many times here in HVW, the referees are allowed to use their own discretion, their own judgment. They can either let their opponents or let the men in the match or women continue to fight on, or they can stop it anytime they feel is necessary, anytime they feel they need to. Going for a double suplex. Ballard has blocked it.
How did he block that?
I have no idea. And he's, oh my God, he powered them over. Insane. I got to admit, I did not see that coming. So far, I have to say that I don't know how much of an impact that Drew Hendricks' absence has had on this match. In one corner, you had Tommy Too Much and Stoney Hooker. On the other side, Southside Films. Here comes Ballantyne, the proverbial house of fire. Hard paired right elbows that time to both men. Send them crashing down. Sling blade that time. Puts him down straight to the mat. That could be it. That's 2.5 that time, my friend. Southside Films trained by NWA legend George South. So these two men know what they're doing. Insecurity that time to the back of the head. But they got caught that time. Ballard's back in, ducks a clothesline. Russian leg sweep into a code breaker. That's different. Excellent. Is that it? 2? That's it. What a match.
I didn't see the film aiming that way.
Well, you never know, Logan. There could be a sequel. It's entirely possible. I can't say that match went entirely the way I thought it was going to go, but Southside Films did what was necessary. They kept their composure. They kept their wits about them. Even though there was some underhanded tactics going on, some stalling, much of this match was stalling on the part of Hooker and Too Much. But Ballard and Ballantyne have pulled out the W here tonight at HVW Resurrected as we